Welcome back. Today we will be talking about W questions. I believe that's what it's called in English. We will be talking about why, when, where, who, and stuff like this, basically. So it will be a very easy, fast, however very informative class, I would say. We will start with this one. It's a really simple one. It's where, and it means why. It is an adverb, so you need to keep in mind that if you want to put another adverb in a sentence, where will come first. Here we have a example sentence number 1. 네가 마지막 소세지를 왜 먹었어? Why did you eat the last sausage? Here we have just where as adverb, so it comes before the verb in the very end, okay? That's how we use adverbs in Korean. If we have two adverbs, for example, 너는 나한테 왜 그렇게 화냈어? Why were you angry at me like that? So here we have 그렇게 and 왜. Both are adverbs. So the general rule of thumb is that 왜 comes first. Then we have 그렇게, which means like that. And 화냈어, were angry. Also keep this in mind. In English, when somebody calls you, like for example, I don't know, hey John, you say what? What's up? Something like that. In Korean, they say 왜, right? So if I call my friend, for example, 형수야, he would respond to me 왜? But he actually means what? What's up? What's going on? But in Korean, you say 왜. Next up, we have 언제. 언제 is the same thing as 왜. It's an adverb, however, it means when. So same as with 왜, if you have two adverbs, but it should not happen here, 언제 would come first, alright? So here we have a example, 학교에 언제 갈 거야? When will you go to school? Really simple. Also keep in mind that with 언제, you can also attach 이다 together. So you can ask something like 너의 생일은 언제야? When is your birthday? So 언제 and 이다 to be, when is. Next up we have 어디. 어디 means where, and similar with 언제, you can attach 이다 to it, alright? So you can ask question like 어디야? But in Korean it would be more common, especially for people, to use 너는 어디 있어? 너는 어디 있어? Right? 있어. We would use that with people if we want to ask where are you. However, 너는 어디야 would be acceptable and understandable as well. So here we have example sentence. 나라 딱 하나만 가볼 수 있으면 어디 가고 싶어? If you could travel to one country only, where would you want to go? Right? Very simple, straightforward sentence. To 어디, you can also attach 에서, which is a particle that tells us that action is happening within that place. Example of that would be 어디에서 일하고 싶어? Where would you like to work, or where do you want to work? Really simple. Next we have 누구. 누구 means who, right? Again, it is adverb, I believe, or pronoun. However, in Korean and English, I don't want to get too deep into that. However, you can just understand it as who, okay? Example would be 너는 누구를 좋아하는데? But who do you like, right? 누구를, you can see that we put 를, object particles with 누구. That is very possible. We will go through that in a minute. And if you want to use it as a subject with 이가, right? So it's not 누구가, however, it is 누가 right away. You just transfer the word to 누가. So example sentence of that would be 10분 전에 누가 들어왔어. Someone came in 10 minutes ago. Simple as that. Also, as with 언제 and 어디, 이다 can be attached to 누구 as well. 너는 누구야? Who are you? You can ask like that. Next up, we have the classic, what. In Korean, there are three ways to say what. Surprised? I would not be, because Korean is very complicated for the purpose of fun, I would say. So the most common one would be 뭐. You probably heard this a lot already. Also, you can use 무엇, which is essentially the same thing as 뭐. There is not really meaning difference to them. However, they use different particles at times, but do not get too deep into it. Just remember, 뭐, 무엇, both mean what. Example sentence that we could use here is 어제 뭐 먹었어? What did you eat yesterday? Another example with 이다 would be 그게 뭐야? What is that? Remember, 그게 is 그것 and 이가. 그게 뭐야? That is what? You are asking like this. Also, you can attach 가 to 뭐, or also 를, the object particles. However, I would not recommend it if it's not necessary. But if somebody asks you the question from earlier, 그게 뭐야? And you don't know what they are asking about, you can say 뭐가, what is what. The third version of what would be 무슨. 무슨, right? You already can tell that it has to do something with adjective probably because it ends with n, right? And 무슨 is used as adjective actually, so it's used to describe a noun. Okay, for example, 무슨 영화를 보고 싶어? What movie do you want to watch? What movie do you want to see? So let's do a review of what we said. 왜, no particles. Standard language uses it as 왜요. You simply add 요. 언제, they commonly attach 부터, 까지, 이다. 어디 also uses the same particles as 언제, which would be 부터, 까지, 이다, but also 에서, as we talked earlier. 누구 can attach 를, and when attaching 이가, it changes to 누가. And you can also attach 이다, as we seen. 뭐 is probably the easiest. It can attach 이가, it can attach 를, it can attach 이다, and you can also sometimes see mon, which would be 무슨, right? Because Korean people, they try to shorten everything, that's what I feel like. So mon means what, if you want to describe a noun. Otherwise, you can also use 무슨, which is the correct, grammatically correct thing to say. Last thing that we will talk about today is 어때 and difference between 무슨 and 어떤. Alright, so 어때 is used to ask how something is. And it is used at the end of a sentence, alright? So, for example, 그 새로 나온 영화가 어땠어? How was the new movie? How was the new movie? It can also be used to describe a noun, the 어때 thing. That would sound as 어떤. 어떤. Okay? 어떤 영화를 보고 싶어? Which movie do you want to see? Or 무슨 영화를 보고 싶어? What movie do you want to see? So what is the difference between 어떤 and 무슨? So 무슨 is basically asking in general. You have unlimited options. 무슨 영화 보고 싶어? What kind of movie do you want to see? We can see all of them, right? We are not limited. But if we go to a cinema and they are playing 3 movies, let's say, you can ask 어떤 영화를 보고 싶어? Which movie do you want to see among those 3? So that's how we would use it. So I hope today's class was fun. I believe it was very informative because those are really common words, but I still couldn't cover that up. And if you like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe. You can press the like button, share it to your friends. I will be happy, and see you in next class. Peace.